I'm starting to think the universe wants us dead.
What are you doing? Get inside!
What's going on?
Get inside! That's what's going on!
Everywhere we go, people bark orders at us. But I'll take rude people over plasma mortars any day.
Captain Pike, our reinforcements are here.
This is our backup. I asked for a whole platoon.
No, sir. We were stationed at Outpost Lima. Don't ask us how we got here.
You're Sergeant McIntosh's boys, huh?
Yes, sir.
Good. He's over in the hotel. McIntosh runs a tight ship, so if you're his company, you can do some serious damage.
Sir, are you even familiar with Sergeant McIntosh's men? We don't have the best track record.
Or anything, for that matter.
Well, you could say that we do a lot of damage, just not in a positive way.
Look, I've only been enlisted for a year. I was just promoted to captain 2 hours ago, after I saw my superior blasted to high hell from a plasma grenade. So I'll take whatever I can get. Let me give you the scope of the situation. We've set up a blockade here on the coast. This freeway is a major connection to the heart of the city. They've got wraiths up there, 4 of them. They're gearing up for an attack, which they can win. And if they do, they get the city. I had my men run some heavy firepower to the bridge in hopes of taking those wraiths by surprise, but I haven't heard back. So I need you to follow their route and complete their mission.
And their route is?
We've rigged the beam hanging out there to act as a bridge, so cross it and loop around the surrounding buildings until you get to that one. You'll be able to take the stairs down there.
Do the Covenant own that area?
They have a few elite miners posted in the hallways, but since we shut down the electricity, most of the doors won't open. It'll be kind of a maze over there.
Don't worry, we just ran through the most confusing labyrinth ever made.
Sir, this is the Covenant we're talking about. Why is the turning point of the battle ground side? Shouldn't they be glassing us?
Intel says this attack is more to them than a simple glass and run. Apparently, they've been showing a lot more restraint than usual on this entire planet. And I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth, so let's capitalize on it.
How have we been goaded into another one of these missions?
It's either this or cry in a corner until we get killed.
It's starting to seem like that would be more fun.
Can't we just use the teleporter thingy to leave?
Without that talking bowling ball? No.
We gonna just stand around, or are we gonna complete this mission, Marines?
Never ever do that again.
I was trying to be inspirational.
Just don't.
Fine, can we just go?
Before we do, I know we've been doing things by the skin of our teeth, but let's try to take this nice and slow. I mean, not so slow that we fail the mission, but you know what I mean.
Since when were you the one giving orders?
I'm not giving orders, I just want us all to be safe.
Don't worry, if we run into any trouble, I'm sure you can just whack him with your sword.
Or just distract the enemy long enough with his lifeless corpse so the rest of us can escape?
Oh no, Captain Pike. Looks like Lewis was our first casualty. I can only describe his wounds as being keyed to death.
I'm sorry, but threatening me with a key isn't really making your point.
Guys, just shut up and keep moving.
Fine, Mom, we'll go.
All it takes is for Adam to chew you out and then you shut up.
I will end you.
Toby!
Okay, I'm calm now. I'll just picture the aliens as Lewis.
Damn it. Of course they have one guard.
There are 4 of us. Let's just rush him.
He has a turret. Unless dying in these grimy hallways completes the mission, it's a terrible idea.
Just trying to help.
Then let's turn around, get some backup from Captain Pike or Sergeant McIntosh.
Or we could just bypass this altogether by exploiting this obvious chink in their armor.
That too.
See, if we just work quickly, the mission will be a breeze.
Yeah, that's why an entire capable team died doing it.
We don't know they died, so let's just overlook that.
Overlook the obvious death sentence?
We just have to have a plucky attitude.
Right, I'm sure the honor-bound elites will really appreciate our go-getter attitude.
They caught us with our pants down.
That did not come off how you wanted it to.
Sword time.
Remember when I was talking about using Toby as a distraction? Now's the time.
Oh boy, thanks for the save, but who are you?
I'm a freelancer, but right now I'm just here to help you.
Freelancer? So, like a mercenary.
No, I'm U.N.S.C.
Good, because after dealing with that ghost asshole, I'm sick of mercenaries.
You've met Ghost? Woman in white armor? Has a chip on her shoulder?
I mean, that half describes everyone I know, but yeah, she was working with the Covenant.
Don't forget about the disco ball.
Disco?
Yeah, 636 ambivalent theorem, some sort of forerunner robot. Took us to some place called the Greenhouse after we escaped a Covenant base.
Kept talking about the Crucible too, and I'm guessing it's not the play I learned about in high school. Either that or the Forerunners have something to do with McCarthyism.
Toby, she doesn't care about any of this.
Yes, I do. You may be vital to my own assignment.
Really? Okay, so John Proctor was symbolic of...
No, I mean everything about Ghost. Now finish your mission. I'll have my people pick you up afterwards.
I will radio Freelancer Command for you right away, Agent Maryland.
Hey, my mom always told me to never get in a car with strangers.
Technically, we won't be getting in a car, per se.
That still doesn't mean there's no stranger danger.
Considering where we are now, I'd help anyone look for their lost puppy.
Okay, this metaphor is making me uncomfortable.
Dear God, what have I signed myself up for?
Come on, let's get this done. Toby!
I'm alright, just... Ow.
Men, they're making their push. I can tell the raids are down, so get back here and assist Sergeant McIntosh in holding down the fort.
Crap. Lewis and Steve, go and help Toby. I'll be right back. If not, complete the mission without me.
Alright, now let's book it.
Lewis!
Fine.
Soldier, what are you, Adam?
Sir, here to help.
I have a lot of questions, but I guess there's no time.
Doesn't look like it, no.
They're gonna push through the door. Let's make sure they don't get in by an inch. If they get through here, they have access to our HQ.
Great. Do I owe you my life?
Nah, I need something that actually has any value.
How about $50 when we get back to base?
Deal.
Wait, where's Adam?
He went to hold him off at the hotel.
And you just let him go?
Hey, Adam! What the hell? Don't leave me with these two!
Adam, we're surrounded. Any way out?
None that I can see.
Damn. Then go out swinging.
What's that, sir?
Holy, son, we may just win yet. Looks like that missile hasn't detonated.
And we're just standing on top of it?
Don't freak out. Think outside the box. What can you do?
Are you trying to teach me a life lesson in the middle of a firefight?
Think. Come up with a plan.
The elites are streaming onto this balcony to get to us. If we can lure them closer, set that missile off, that'll kill enough of them for Captain Pike to handle the rest.
Precisely. Think you can do it?
Let me see. I think the light and the beeping means it'll work, and that we're gonna die.
Good serving with you.
Ditto, I guess. But sir, what's this all about? Half the time you hate me, the other half is stuff like this.
I've been trying to teach you how to be a man, Adam. You've got plenty of potential. But you let those losers drag you down to their level.
Why do you care, Sergeant?
It's in the name, Adam.
Macintosh? What? Oh. You're related to Leslie Macintosh?
Yep, my niece.
She ended the relationship.
You of all people should know it's more complicated than that. I'm not excusing what she did, but there was a reason for it. one that should make you look in the mirror.
So I should feel guilty for her cheating on me?
A union like that is a two-way street, Adam. Just something to mull over. Adam, you can use the rocket exhaust to get flung to safety.
Why didn't I think of that? We've got to escape, come on!
Someone has to hold the line to keep those split jaws occupied. Make sure they get caught in the blast.
Sir!
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Goodbye, sir.
Well, hell. There goes Macintosh. That sucks.
I wonder what he meant. What was it I did?
What was that?
Nothing. Let's wrap this up.
Look at that! Master Chief couldn't have done it any better.
Oh boy, if we thought Toby had a big ego before.
Not just one Wraith, but 4.
Heck, we might be heroes yet. What do you mean yet? We just saved a city! A freaking city!
I know why you lot of sorry saps are here, but who are the greenhorns?
I resent that comment. We've just been through hell.
I have just had a hell of a day, soldier, so do not test me.
You know, we've had a bit of a rough go of it too, so maybe cool it on the gruff commander shtick.
Enough. Now, who are these for?
Sir, I found them back in the city while I was helping fend off the invasion. They claim to have intimate knowledge of Ghost's battle strategy.
Intimate? That makes it sound dirty.
What is wrong with all of you?
We're not the most professional group.
I can see that. So, what do you know?
Well, I didn't really catch most of it.
Then shut up. The three of you, explain.
Well, Ghost reactivated this ancient Forerunner artifact called the Crucible, using that thing, the,
636 ambivalent theorem. The eyeball thing. Explained it to all of us. The Crucible is this big teleporter thing on the planet of Kiraway.
Right, that follows along with what we've learned.
But Theorem said it's on Kiraway. Didn't we already find the artifact there?
No, I'm guessing you found what Theorem called a star map. The Crucible is something different.
At its current operating capacity, it can perform small troop movements with ease. Fully powered, however, it can transport entire fleets of Covenant warships. And, as Theorem was ecstatic to mention, it can remove the molten core of a planet.
Making it go kaboom!
And Kiraway being right in the heart of human space.
It would be a death blow. Slip space ruptures are easily detectable, but the Crucible seems so advanced, there's no telling what a Covenant fleet could do with that.
Yeah, pretty much. Exciting, huh?
In Maryland, you found them on Zorla?
Yes, sir.
Ambivalent Theorem transported us there.
I see. Soldiers, dismissed.
Us, soldiers, or...?
Yes, you. You leave.
Got it.
So, you let Ghost recover this ambivalent theorem to reactivate the Crucible, which could literally destroy any planet, and you also didn't assassinate the heir to the Any business front. Kentucky, what happened? You were supposed to take the shot.
I tried, but Agent Virginia...
No, don't shift the blame. This is on you. Why didn't you take the shot?
Sir, I said...
Agent Kentucky, I want a direct answer. Now why?
Didn't have the heart to.
I see. Well, considering this massive failure, I should have all of you court-martialed. But given how generous I am, you're all still freelancers.
Thank you, sir.
But you're off this mission, and your names are going to be taken off the leaderboard.
What? Sir, I did everything I could. We could. It was Virginia's fault.
Kentucky, you're dismissed.
Sir!
Defy me one more time, Agent, and I will have severe consequences for you. And Agent Virginia?
I'm sorry, sir,
No, listen very carefully. I do not tolerate insubordination. If you ever defy one of my orders again, you'll be wishing the Covenant killed you back on Zorla. Understood? Understood?
Yes, sir. Won't happen again, sir.
Now the rest of you, you should feel ashamed. Dismissed.
I'm sorry, guys, but I couldn't let Kentucky kill a teenage girl.
We understand. The mission was a failure from the start. We couldn't have done that either way.
Yeah, Virginia. It'll be fine.
What Indiana said.
Thanks. I just hope Kentucky's okay.
He's a tough SOB. He'll get over it.
But I know he was really proud of his position on the leaderboard. Top 5 is quite an achievement. Hey, look. I wanted to apologize.
Kentucky! This is California. Get a medic here ASAP.
Walk it off.
What happened to Kentucky? Why'd he go off the handle like that?
Yeah, California. He's usually pretty calm.
I don't know, but I'm starting to think the director's having an effect on all of us.
I could check your vitals, Agent California. If you truly feel suboptimal, I'm sure the counselor would be quite interested in hearing about it.
See what I mean? Even the AIs are getting to us. Like my mood swings earlier. I've been thinking back on it, and I can't even remember what was going through my head. I was on autopilot.
What? Your AI? Mine's been working fine. Isn't that right, Tao?
Exceptionally. We make an excellent team.
Well, except... never mind.
What, Marilyn?
Well, remember when I told you about my, feelings about Carolina? That wasn't all. I've been having nightmares about her ever since I got Tao implanted. Nightmares about things I don't even remember. Things that couldn't have happened.
Surely you are just misconstruing typically nonsensical dreams, Maryland.
What are the dreams about?
Well, it's me and Carolina, but it's not her. It looks like her, but it's not. It's another woman, and I get angry. I get angry because I see so much of this woman in Carolina, but then again, there's plenty that I don't. They're not the same person, and that's really difficult to accept sometimes. I have no idea who this woman is supposed to be, but I miss her. Which is weird, I know. Talking to Carolina, I get a rush, like I'm reunited with an old friend. It's why I enjoy her company so much, but...
I've been having weird dreams too. The name Allison wouldn't ring any bells, would it?
Allison!
Allison? Is she here?
Whoa, Zeta, calm down.
We must find her!
But she is not here! She is not here!
Tao, lock it down!
Zeta, what's up?
What's going on?
I apologize, Agent California. It would appear I suffered a system error.
Zeta, go ahead and shut down for a while.
If that is what you wish.
Tao, you okay? He's still not saying anything.
I think we need to go see Colonel Whitaker. Sir, I need some answers.
Don't try my patience.
What's with the AIs? How did you get them?
It's none of your concern.
These AIs are screwing with our heads. I need to know what's going on, or this could all go downhill immediately.
Indiana, Maryland, please leave us.
Sir.
Now. You remember the Alpha, yes?
Our first AI? Yeah, he used to help us plan our operations. I haven't spoken to him in a while, though. That's probably because of his attitude.
The Alpha AI is the only official AI that Project Freelancer has ever been granted.
Sir, I don't understand. We have more than one, a whole lot more.
The U.N.S.C. only gave us one. That's all we were allowed to have. Of course, being limited to just one would have proved detrimental. So, we improvised. I don't know if you've been paying attention to your training in AI theory, but AIs are like people.
More than people. Their makers copy the neural pathways of a real-life human to serve as a basis for the AI's personality.
So you have been following along. Anyways, if AIs really are like people, their minds must work the same way. So, in order to get multiple AI from just one, we had Alpha go through several distressing scenarios, all simulated, in order to inflict maximum mental anguish upon him.
What? You tortured him?
When the human mind is subjected to horrible experiences, it often fractures to accommodate them. These fractures, while in a human, are useless. But in AI, they produce separate artificial entities. Alpha was removing parts of his brain, and in turn, these parts became their own AIs, each representing one of Alpha's emotions, an emotion he had to abandon in order to survive the simulations.
Sir, I don't even know what to say. That's horrible, but technically brilliant. So is that why we're all having trouble with them?
Not exactly. As you've noticed, most of the other freelancers appear to be melding with their AI fairly well. Your batch was different. You see, the process of making a new AI from Alpha's emotions doesn't always work flawlessly. Zeta and Tau were thought too unstable to be implanted in a human mind. But given how cooperative your unit seems to be, we thought you could make them work. It's why you were given AIs outside the order of the leaderboard.
So you gave us a defective batch?
Yes. And it would seem they're having an unforeseen impact on your psyches. I suggested to the director we pull the plug, but he wants to see where it goes. This type of thing has never been done before, so there's a lot to learn.
I want them taken out of our neural implants now.
The director won't allow that, but I suppose I can't stop you from doing it yourself. You should be able to confine Zeta to your suit's onboard computer system. It'll severely limit his functionality, but at least he won't be in your neural implants.
Then that's what we'll do. Colonel, this is a tremendous secret you've just told me. My only question is, why? Why tell me in the first place?
Because I respect you, Duvall. I respect you in a way that Marilyn or any other freelancers would never understand, save Kentucky. You were at Kiraway. You fought the good fight, despite losing it all. I've experienced that too on Kenar 5. I'd made my career winning that battle, but I lost just about everyone I cared about. So on that basis, I suppose you deserve to know all about this. Just keep it quiet. This is already a massive security breach.
I guess I can do that, but I have to tell my unit.
Then only tell them to stop using the AIs. They should trust you enough to do that.
But one last question. Who was the Alpha AI based off of? Our dreams are way too specific not to be from a human's memory. Like all the stuff about Allison and Carolina.
Leonard Church himself. All the memories you're experiencing are his. That's why we considered Zeta and Tau to be defective. They've been cursed with remembering just a little too much.
But how does Carolina fit in, and who's Allison?
You know, Church had a family, a wife and a daughter. Let's say after the war, he only got to keep one of those. Well, I guess maybe neither, now that I think about it.
I think I understand. Thank you, sir, but I have to go think all this over.
Glad I could make someone happy. I may have just lost my job over all this.
So, what's the news?
We need to stop using the AIs.
What? What did he say?
Our suspicions were correct. The changes in us are because of them. Mary, your nightmares are a side effect.
Really? Then why are they about Carolina? Is she involved?
Not really at any liberty to say.
You've got us all freaking out over this and you're keeping secrets?
Tau is causing damage to your psyche. It's not something you can fight. You just need to pull the plug.
How do you know Tau is at fault? Could just be a coincidence.
It's not, Maryland. I'm ordering you to stop using your AI. I'm going to be doing the same.
That's not happening. I'm committed to this project and I'm committed to Tau. And until someone provides proof otherwise, I think I'll be doing just fine.
You're going to regret it.
Duval, the only person that's been acting off is you. Maybe instead of blaming Zeta, you need to look in the mirror.
I guess I'm glad I never got one, but what's up with Mary? I thought she would have trusted your advice on this.
The AIs are emotional extremes. Tau seems to be, obsession. He seems to always be fixating on people, whether it be us or Carolina, and considering how the AIs are altering our minds, she's probably depending on him as much as Tau is depending on her.
And what's Zeta?
That's easy. Greed. Having him stuck in my head, it's pretty obvious. Now that I know the truth.
This is getting unnerving.
Speaking of which, Zeta, you can reactivate yourself.
Yes, Agent California?
I want you to cut off all access to my brain. We communicate through my armor only.
But why? Have I disappointed you?
Just do it.
Of course.
His negative mojo will fade away now?
It should, but if we don't get Marilyn to stop using Tau, she'll be stuck like that.
Maybe we need to start thinking of outside solutions. I don't know how much we can get done under the director's thumb.
Maybe. Let's play it by ear.
So, that went terribly.
No, Adam, it went really well. We either get honorably discharged because of our great work, or we get dishonorably discharged because he hates us. Win-win.
Huh. Toby's right. No more coveys, no more innies.
No more intimidating colonels. Oh, great. Here's another freelancer.
Did you guys give Colonel Whitaker all your info?
No.
Why not?
You didn't ask. Besides, he wasn't a walk in the park either.
Well, what didn't you mention?
They had this big facility where we were held captive at. We know where it is. This ghost woman is probably there.
Yeah, unless she can pass through walls and fly around. You know, like most ghosts.
And you didn't tell us this?
If we told you, we'd have to go on the Counter-Strike mission, and we really don't want to work anymore.
I don't think either of us want you on this mission. Tao, download the data off their armor.
Of course.
What was that?
You can just do that?
Ugh, I feel violated.
I have what I need. Try to stay out of trouble.
We're gonna get another mission, aren't we?